Welcome to my Guild Wars 2 starting off videos. I just covered all of the races in the game and the professions. So now, after you picked both your race and your profession, made your character, you did the little cutscene and first mission, which just goes to show you how missions go about, lets you learn the ropes a little bit, get your skills up usually if you kill the mobs in the area, and gives you an idea of what the boss fights are like in this game. Now granted, if you are starting out around this time in the game's life, there's not going to be too many people in that area. Sometimes you'll get a handful. When the game first came out, you'd get 10 to 20 people there and it'd be awesome. But after all that, you get put about right around here, and you get to pick between two items and you get a leather bag. I picked the Warhorn for my warrior, or it's a shield, but the Warhorn will give me a speed buff, so I'm going to use that. Perfect example, this guy just made his character, he's watching that cutscene right now. So it's about right, standing about right here. But from there, as he's going to do, you would walk up here and this guy will ask for your attention. And
this valley is a sacred but dangerous place. Visit the shrines to the spirits of the wild. You'll be tested by both our enemies and the spirits themselves. And look out for extraordinary chances to prove your courage. You honor us all by acting without being called.
And he just circles all the hearts on the map to show you in this area. To show you, like, this is where you go to level up.
There's much ground for you to cover, but you can speed your travels by finding the Asuran waypoints. You may have to pay a small fee to return to them faster than the Ravenflies. Still not impressed? Perhaps you're cunning enough to seek out the many hidden challenges of Tyria. They'll test your might and improve your skills.
And as I was saying, he'll... see, he's doing it right now. He will show you where the hearts are. Now they're all unlocked, but I haven't been to this area yet. Haley agrees. They'll level you up. But he just kind of gives you the foundation of what you do in a new area. You talk to the scout, you find where the hearts are in that area, complete the area, and move on. So that's what you would first do when you first log in, after making your character. That's what Haley did on her first time playing character. Now what I suggest is, as a Norn, just go down that road into that portal, or whatever race you are. It's usually just turn around and go through the portal, and it will bring you all the way this way into the main city of that race. There aren't many people in those cities, unfortunately. It's only for low levels. And complete that area. It'll probably... this bar is messed up. It's actually supposed to be empty, this whole entire bar. And doing the entire city will usually get you to level 3, 3.5. But if you don't want to do that right then and there, go to this area. It's an area in every race. So if you can't find it, just look for the merchants that are on the map as well.
I've got deals you won't believe.
And what you want to buy is one of these, one of the axes, and one of the mining picks. A sickle, pick, and axe. And just equip them. Make sure you go in your inventory and equip them, because they'll go right here, which lets you use them. If you don't equip them, you can't use them. It's as simple as that. Now, from there, if you didn't, either before or after you complete the main quest, you just go out, explore a little bit. Quests will pop up as you walk near them. Events will as well. There's no events here yet. And throughout exploring, you'll find things to gather.
One challenge down.
And it'll help your dailies, which I'll get into at another time. See, I think that's the same guy. He already leveled up to 2 from pretty much making his character. And he picked a Warhorn as well. So, you just keep doing the areas, you'll find events, you'll find hearts, and when you're doing the maps, you'll get vistas, right here, points of interests, right there, hearts, and skill points. Now that's where a few of those are here. And you can see there's quite a few of them. You can see right here for the entire map, which is this whole area about. This is just the beginning, starting area. There is 16 hearts, 27 waypoints, 19 point of interests, 8 skill points, and 10 vistas in this entire area. I'm only 2% done because I've only really found this and that one. And that's just pretty much from logging in. After I finish this little area here, I would move on to this area, and yada yada. But that's what you would first do, like your first 3 minutes of logging in. After you do that, what I suggest you do, I don't know if this will show up, either create a guild and find people to play with, or go into chat and ask for people to invite you to their guild. And from there you'll be able to have friends to play with, people ask questions to, so on and so on. And this next tip is personal preference. That's the way I do it. I redid it just for the video. But this is, it probably won't say, but this is where all the chat goes into. If you click here, you can see, it didn't save, but usually like all of this is checked. And you can see all this stuff just floods your chat. It's hard to see. So what I would do is check everything off, but let's see. Say in NPCs maybe, so you can see what they say as well. You can rename it if you want. Make sure this one's checked, as this will now be just the say chat, which is normal talk, and the NPCs. So nothing else will pop up in there. Alright. Then you click that little plus sign, it gets a new tab. Map chat. And let's do whisper. Just so I can keep it cleaned up. So what we're going to do is do map chat, whisper. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. Could do game chat and that makes sense too. So you do that, now I have a new tab, and it'll glow red if someone talks in it. So again, I'm going to do party and guild. Sorry if you hear my typing, it's very loud. The mic is near the keyboard. And once more to do squad and team. This is mostly just PvP, this last one right here. And if I wanted another one, which I don't because it cuts off. Actually, I think they still cut it off. Yeah. So I'm just going to rename this one team. See if it cleans it up a little bit. Or even make more sense, PvP. And that should be good. If you want all those non-real important ones, you can make that your own thing. But right now I have one for just say NPCs, one for the map, chat, and whisper. So right now I can whisper this person, and it would go up here as well. I find this to be a better way than having separate ones for map and whisper, because if someone's talking in map chat, for example, if you want to join a party, you right click whisper, enter it in, and map chat now is set to whisper her, but the conversation will go into another one. So for example, I want to do /m for map chat, keep that as map chat, and now that's the same, I can keep that as whispered. I just have to make sure which color I'm in, pretty much. This will stay on say as long as I don't change it to like /p for party. This will stay on party and guild, and that will be, this won't be active at all until I'm in PvP, because that's all squad and team chat is. But that's my just beginning thoughts, W, for starting out, like the first 5-10 minutes. Either go and complete the map for the main town right after you speak with the heart, or the, why can't I come up with names? Scout. Go and do the main town, or come down here as Norn and buy...
Up for a challenge?
No, not up for a challenge. And buy these. Once you get about 64 gold, come and buy a salvaging kit and another leather bag just to give you some more space. You can have up to 4 total, or buy more, but it's 400 gems. So that's that, and I'll go into another video for a little bit more detail. And if you want to buy things off of the market, like for example, if I want to sell or buy, you right click, sell. It'll show here how much I can sell it for. To sell it quicker, you do the first option, but it's less money. It's not going to be much because this isn't a lot, it's only 3. But to sell it for more, but it'll take a little longer, do match lowest seller. Or if I want to buy more, I do click buy more. And then here it is. Say I want 250, which is the max, as you can't go over it. And it'd be 25 silver, I can't because I don't have any money at all. Or I can place a custom offer, being that it's 9 per log, and be like, I'll buy 250 for, it's not letting me do, what's the vendor price? 6. I don't know, it's not working right now. It's not letting me type. But you do that and then place order, and it'd be like one of these guys. To open that, you'd press by default O, but mine is T, just because it's closer to my hand. And then this opens up the trading post where you can look through all these things. Get some pretty cool looking armor skin. What I don't like though is, see right there how it just like floats on my arm? I don't really like that. So I'm probably not going to be using those if I ever buy them, which I have the gems for it. Or you can get some consumables, services, boost, minis, upgrades. Here's where you buy your character slots. And the currency exchange just shows you how much gems are going for. Or you can trade your gold for it, or gems for gold. For example, I can get 14 gold if I sold all that. Not going to. Here you can find all of the items to buy or search it. Like if I want to buy the green logs again, I'd click that. Or I can sell my items in bulk instead of right clicking each one. I can come here, click, sell, and then go back somehow. Just click again. And then here are what I am selling, what I'm buying, what I've sold, and what I've bought. Just take a quick look at what I've bought. So it's a little useful. It goes all the way up to, by the looks of it, the very first thing that I've bought. And this is where you pick it up, but you have to go to one of the merchants right here to pick it up. But you can still check what it is. and he'll have the same exact menu. You just come here, click, take all. I know I said I was going to end the video here, but I decided why make it 2 parts when I can just cover it now. So here's your basic information. When you have items to equip, you can use it here, or you can right click and it'd say equipped. But here is your character. I feel like I'm a little short, but that's just me. You can disable your shoulders and helmet as a visual thing. It'll still give you the bonuses, just you won't see it on your character. You can equip all your gems and see your stats. And then skills, it'll show all your weapon skills. These do not change. Skills slot skills. Here you use skill points for. And then your traits after level 11, which I can't show you on here. But you would go to a town, or right here, see Warrior Trainer, and he'll teach me the traits of a warrior. This is by default H, but I moved it to C because I prefer to call it the character slot instead of the hero panel. And then it also shows you your story so far, and it'll remind you what your options picked were, and your little biography where you signed your name. I don't have any crafting, but this one would show you your progression in the crafting and your recipes. And then this shows you your total points and your titles. And then here you can see the daily achievements. They're changing this in a update that will be in the near future, the 28th of January. I don't know if this video will be up before or after that. But every day these reset, but the same achievements, and it resets 4 p.m. server time, which is PST, or 7 p.m. Eastern time. So I need to kill, for this one tier, 5 enemies, and it'll go up to tier 2, and then tier 3, tier 4. I need to get 10 kills, then it'll go up, then another kills go up, another kills go up. And then this one, as you saw when I gathered the wood, it went up. So now I need to get 10, it'll go up, and then I believe 15 it'll max out. Then the events, they'll max out. Once these are all maxed out, I'll get my dailies completed, and I'll get a chest which gives a jug of karma, a mystic coin, and XP about 10% of your level. And just getting those alone will give you a good chunk of XP as well. So that, I believe, is the main starting out. I know this video is going to take a lot longer than 5 minutes because I explained everything, but just going with the flow doing it will pretty much take 5-10 minutes. If you would like, you can go through your options here as well. I suggest turning auto loot on, and this is just preference. I'm not going to go through every option, that'd take too long, but I do suggest auto loot, show enemy names, NPC names, and player names. And if you don't like needing to hit W twice to roll, you can disable it through here. And let's see, promote or fast target ground is pretty much if you play League of Legends fast cast or smart casting. It's fast cast here. This means you don't have to have that green circle around your mouse where you're going to put the skill. I got used to it for a while for having it on, but I took it off and I got used to it again, and I prefer it that way now. And then you can go down to your graphic settings and change all those. Sound settings. And then here's where you keybind all of your skills. Or not skills, but your keys. You can see I have QER, and then everything else is on my mouse. So it's going to be the number lock. I don't use my hand on the number lock, that'd be weird. But here you can just change a bunch of keys to whatever you find more comfortable instead of the default. And from there, you are ready to level up and make the grind to level 80 and you're legendary, if that's what you're going for. As you can see right there, it was red there, and I clicked on it and went away because there are people talking now. So I'll catch you on the next episode. Not too sure what it's going to be about just yet, but when that time comes, I'll see you then.